This message is the Grim Reaper. It might kill you, which is just the recognition that there never was a you. That's the cosmic joke, is there never was anyone to wake up. There never was an individual. How fun. What a funny story. So, this is everything. This is infinite potential appearing as everything. This is nothing appearing as everything. No one doing it, no one controlling it. No creator, no creation. Energy can't be created or destroyed. It's nothing. It's literally no thing that can't even be grasped. There's nothing to hold on to. There's no truth. There's no answer. There's no information. Because you are the unknown. You can't know it. You can't get outside of yourself to look at yourself, and not the self as individual, as infinite formless energy appearing as a face on the screen or sitting on a chair. Whatever's appearing to happen is everything, is formless energy appearing as this, which is eternal, and it doesn't have a beginning, doesn't have an end. It's eternal. You were never born. This just appeared. And it's like delete, delete, delete. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's like a clean slate. It's empty, it's blank, appearing as full. The past didn't happen. Nothing happened before this. Clicking on this video didn't happen. This isn't happening, but there's a memory that's new. It's new information of an idea of studying quantum physics back in the day that didn't happen, which is just new information arising now. I didn't learn anything. There was no past. It's just information, infinite potential arising as these words, as this. The quantum. Okay, so back in the day that didn't happen, my favorite quantum physicist talked about this, which is the absolute energy, just infinite, boundless, formless, ultimate, whatever you want to call it, God, whatever, it doesn't matter, which doesn't have a source, which doesn't have a beginning or end, which is singular, so it doesn't exist, does not have meaning or purpose or anything. He talked about it as the main computer because he was very much into the simulation. The main computer of infinite information, infinite zeros and ones, appearing and disappearing, pretending to be in a chat room with itself, which I thought was funny. I talk about it differently. It's like more romantic to me, or to this character. It's like more of a love story, because everything is the lover. Everything is the lover that never left you. That's always been everything. That's singing to you all day. You're breathing it. You're speaking it. You're walking in it. You're sitting on it. You're eating it. It's all the lover, like Tony says. The beloved. But that infinite potential, infinite information appearing as bodies and appearing as houses, streets, forms. And when you're driving down the street's unfolding. It wasn't there before, not there after. It's just appearing, disappearing and isn't really happening. It's just like the quantum physicists say, like data or something, like just information appearing as form. But it's formless, because what is form without the senses? Take all the senses away, and there's nothing. The senses are everything. The senses are the appearance of form, appearance of house, appearance of street, appearance of bodies, which is energy, energetic. And it's unconditional love dancing. And it's absolutely stunning and radiating and alive and new information. Never happened before. No past, no future, no time. Just magically appearing. Magically appearing. And disappearing, just like these words, appearing and disappearing. Emptiness didn't happen. These words aren't happening, and the words that seem to be before are just new information arising as this, eternally this. And you can't escape this. You are eternal, and you are all there is, so you can't escape what is. You can't get outside of what is to be separate, which is freedom, because all there is freedom. All there is no thing appearing as everything. Immediate, intimate. Freedom, 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 freedom is all there is. So free that this isn't even happening. So free that you don't even exist. And it's literally just this, looking at a screen. And there's nothing that happened before this, and this isn't happening. And there's nothing outside of this. There's nothing beyond the walls in the room that you're sitting in. There's no world out there. There's no people. That's just an idea that's arising now as new information now. Just an idea. Someone asked, well, what about what's going on in the world, the crazy stuff and the, wars and pedophilia and all those things. And that's not real. It's not really happening. It's kind of like a nightmare at night where you think it's real while the dream appears real, and it's a nightmare and you're in it and it appears very real, but then you wake up from the dream and you're like, oh my God, that didn't happen. That was just a nightmare. That's how it is. It's not real. And it's just this. It's looking at a screen. Where is the rape happening? Where's the pedophilia? Where's the war? I don't see it. It's not happening. It's very literal. It's just this. That's just an idea. That's still this. There's no world outside of those walls of the room you're sitting in. There's no one on the other side of the walls. And even if you walk outside, it's just a street in a building. There's no world. Even a country is just an idea. There is no country. It's just a street with some bodies walking down it, or a building, or a cup of tea. Whatever's appearing to happen is everything that could be or couldn't be, and is and isn't simultaneously. It's not real, not really happening. There is no world suffering. There is no one suffering. And everything is singular. So like a thought is singular. It's everything, and nothing happened before or after. And a sensation in the body, or like a grieving or a sadness, has nothing to do with the thought, because the thought didn't happen. The sensation is everything. Nothing before, nothing after. No cause and effect. No cause and effect is total fucking freedom. Total freedom. There is no circumstance. There is no problem. Nothing can affect another thing because there isn't another thing to affect. Whatever's appearing to happen is everything. Nothing before, nothing after. So whatever's appearing to happen does not affect anything else. There is no path that leads to this. Nothing led to this looking at a screen. And there wasn't even a clicking on the video. That didn't even happen. This is total freedom. This is so free that you can't even explain it, that you can't even imagine how free. I mean, the no cause and effect is huge because it destroys all problems, all meaning. It destroys all circumstances. There is no circumstance. There is no problem. This is nothing happening. There is no world suffering. There is no one suffering. There is... And when something appears like pain or sadness, it's impersonal. It's emptiness. It's a sensation arising in empty space and disappearing. Arising and disappearing. It's no one's. It doesn't belong to anyone. And that nothing caused it. Because there's no cause and effect. There was nothing before it, nothing after. No reason why. There is no why. There is no answer, which is total freedom. The questioner dies. Then it's just permanent recess because there's no problem to solve. It's just free-flowing, effortless aliveness just happening. There never was anyone doing it. There never was anyone controlling it or making an effort or anyone exhausted from it. It's just happening. No one's doing it. So whatever's appearing to happen is the beloved, is everything. So if there is the idea of pedophilia, then that is the beloved appearing as pedophilia, is the divine, which is everything, which is nothing, not really happening, doesn't exist, appearing as that energy. It's one same energy appearing as chairs, cars, bodies, behaviors, emotions, feelings. All sensations are unconditional love. Unconditional love includes everything. It's all inclusive. It includes murder. It includes everything. Nothing's wrong or right. And the pretend game of hide and seek is the avoidance of behaviors or shaming, or which is the resistance, which is the seeking energy, which is avoidance of absence, which is freedom already, which is the beloved appearing as avoidance, appearing as shame, appearing as guilt, which is total perfection, all of it. It's all perfection. This is heaven. This is heaven already. Like the Gnostic Gospels spoke about, the senses are paradise. This is paradise. This is the garden. Whatever's appearing to happen, even if it's horrendous, even if it's throwing up in a gas station bathroom, even if it's blacked out drunk or getting punched by a neighbor, it's everything. It's everything and includes everything. It's not just one state or one anything. It's everything. It's not just bliss or happiness. It's sadness, grief, anger, all of it. Everything. Everything's included.